What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be finishing off work, the paintwork of the GTR. As you saw in the last video, we didn't get enough time. So in this video, hopefully we'll get all the panels painted, and if you get enough time, we're going to start putting stuff back on the GTR. So yeah, last week we didn't go down to the dealership and they've actually closed. We've called them numerous times and they're still closed. So we are still waiting for the dealership to open so we can put down an order for a bunch of parts. So maybe next week we'll do that if they're open. So yeah, while we're waiting to order parts at the dealership, what we're going to do is just do all the work that we can with the GTR and then just park it up for a bit. And we're going to be showing you guys our next performance car. Now I think you guys will like the performance car that we've got for you. It is a German car and a lot of you guys have been asking for it. So that might be not the next video, but the video after. I think the next video after this will be probably the last video on the GTR until the parts come. So in the meantime, we will be revealing our next performance car. So hopefully that will be not next week, but the week after. In the meantime, guys, I will try to do a budget performance car video for you guys. So tomorrow, Sunday, if you're watching this on Saturday, you guys will be getting a budget performance car video. So it might be raining on Sunday, so I can't guarantee it. So I'm hoping it won't be raining. So yeah guys, so hopefully Saturday will be GTR video, which is today, and then Sunday will be the budget performance car video. So yeah, we've got a lot more cars coming in the channel, guys. I know we've been stuck on this GTR for quite a while. It's been, I don't know how many months now, and you guys are kind of like losing interest. But we are almost getting there, guys. This car is almost finished, and we have got a bunch of cars coming in. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. So we have got a bunch of content coming up.
So off camera, guys, I prepped that bumper and it's all ready now. I did put a skimmer filler right here, as there's a few high and low points. So that's been all leveled off and skimmed. So we're ready to go now. So what I'm going to be doing is taking all the pieces down to the spray booth so you can prime them all up. So I'll see you guys at the spray booth. So I'm at the spray booth, guys. All the panels are placed on the stands now. So what I'm going to be doing is giving them a good clean with a panel wipe. Once they're clean, I'll be using the plastic sealer to seal all the bumpers off, front and back bumpers, the skirt, the lip. Once that's done, we start applying the primer. I know the spray boot's a bit of a mess. It's not actually my boot, we're using someone else's. So we're only doing primer, so it's alright. So yeah guys, I'm just going to carry on. So all the panels have all been primed up now. I've given it 2 thick coats of primer. So I'm going to let that set for a few hours and I'll see you guys back at the workshop. So we are back in the workshop. I've got all the panels back here as well. It's all dry now, so we start wet flattening it all, getting it nice and smooth. So I'm going to start off with the 400 grit and work our way up to the 800 grit, getting that surface nice and smooth so you can start prepping them all for paint. We've got to do the front bumper and the skirt and the lip as well. So let's get started and start wet flattening. So that rear bumper is all ready now, so I'm going to put that to a side and start working on the front bumper. Once that's been done, and the lower lip on the skirt. What we'll do is we'll take it outside and just jet wash it, get any dirt on the inside of the bumper and also the primer dust as well. We get that all off, give it a good clean, so that's all prepped for paint. So I'm going to carry on that front bumper. So I've flattened down the bumpers and the skirt and the lip now. So that's all nice and smooth and it's all been finished off. We're going to be taking all the panels outside, giving them a good clean, jetting them all down, getting all that primer dust off it and also cleaning the inside of the bumpers to get any like dirt and grit off it. So let's go outside and give them a good clean. So the front and back bumpers are all ready, as well as that lip and that skirt. But the front lip's going to actually stay here, as that's going to get painted at a later date in gloss black. So we're going to take that with us now. Also I've got the little door handle piece as well, that's all prepped, as well as that mirror cap. That's all been prepped and primed as well. Also the fuel cap's all been prepped as well, so that's all ready at the spray booth. All I got to do now is take all the bumpers there, so I'll see you guys there. So all the panels have been panel wiped down and all the loose dust is off there and also packed down as well. So it's all ready to go, so let's start painting. So I'm giving it the first coat of paint now, it's all dry, so we'll start applying the second coat. So the paint's been applied now, it's nice and dry, so we start applying the lacquer. So it is the next day, guys, and all the panels have been painted up and they're nice and dry. So I'm going to be taking the rear bumper back and the skirt, as well as the fuel cap and the little door handle piece and the washer jet piece as well. So the bumper is going to stay here as it's going to get prepped and painted gloss black from inside, along with the front and back lip and the scoops of the bonnet. So I'm going to bring them in I just prep this bumper up and just paint it off camera. I'll see you guys back at the workshop. So I'm back in the body shop. All the panels have been painted up now, and that bumper's also been glassed from inside, and that lower lip's been done, as well as that rear diffuser. It's come out really good. And also these little top scoops right here. And also these small bits like the petrol cap, door handle, the little washer jet cover, that's all been painted. And it's come out pretty good, that rear bumper. And I've also done the skirt as well. That's like a darker shade of grey, so that's in the right colour tone as well. So what we're going to start doing now is I'm going to start building this door back up. The whole car will need cut and polishing, but I'll have to do majority of that off camera because it will take a few hours to do. But what I'll do is I'll cut and polish this area right here where the mirror will go. That way it'll be easier. When I'm cutting polishing, I could just do it around the areas that I've already polished out. So we'll do that. Also this tailgate right here needs cutting and polishing. So I'll do this all on camera, show you guys. So we could put the spoiler on. The spoiler's right there. It's got loads of dust in it, so that will need a good clean before we get that on. So let's get started and let's start cutting and polishing. I'll show you guys the process of what we're going to be using, what papers we're using to cut and polish. So the papers I'm actually using are 1500, 2000, 3000 and 6000. Now depending on how much orange peel you have on your lacquered areas is the way you go about what paper you want to actually start using. Some people would start off with 15, some people will start off with 2000. So it depends how much orange peel you actually got. I will be starting off with the 1500 because I do have a bit of trash inside the paint. So I'm going to start off with the 1500 and just work our way up all the way to 6000. You can actually stop at 3000, but if you carry on to 6000, you could actually, it's easier to it's easier to polish and bring back up the shine. So I'm going to finish it off with a 6000. So what you want to do is you could use this with a block. You could use this with a block as well, but these you actually use with the DA. So you get your DA on there, spray a bit of water, and just use the DA and go around all the areas where you polish, where you cut it down with the 2000. So I'm just carry on and start working on that tailgate as well as that little section right there. So I'm gonna get my bucket to hand and just carry on flattening it all down. Then we start cutting and polishing it. So I've worked my way up all the way to a 3000 Trizac, and it's actually turned out really well. It's starting to shine up as well. So when we start actually polishing the tailgate, you actually bring up the shine really quick, and we'll have to do less work to it. And also when you're cutting and polishing, you want to be always careful around the edges, because you can actually cut into it, and also when you're polishing you could burn into the paint. So you're going to be using a G3 product right here. Just for the tailgate. I have ordered the 3M product. It's a 3-stage kit. Once it comes I'll show you guys, and I'm going to be using that on all over the car. So that tailgate's all been finished now. Also this part right here is all ready, so I can start fitting back up that door card and all the regulators, the window, the door handle and all that. I'll start off with that first, as I've got everything in the boot for that door. So we'll start off by fitting everything up on that door, and we'll take it from there and start fitting that spoiler on the rear. So I'm going to crack on, guys. I'm going to start fitting everything back up. So the doors all being fitted up, everything's complete. I did get a bit confused and I want to know exactly where the screws go, because there are loads of different screws and I forgot to actually take pictures, which is an amateur mistake, which is normal. I stripped down the door card on the passenger side and I was just looking at the screws. I just got them in the right place, so that's all done now. Everything's in the right place where it should be. I did want to actually get the spoiler on. It is getting quite late, so we're going to have to leave things where it is.
Guys, what do you think of this bumper, the colour combo? So you've got a grey with a black centre, with a black lower lip. Now, is that a good combo, or do you guys prefer the stock? The stock would have been a darker grey in the middle and a darker grey on the lower lip. So let us know, is it better with the black and grey, or the grey and grey, is that better?
I think it looks amazing the way it is. If you had too much, if you done that in black, this strip right here, it would look a bit funny. But because actually it's in the original colour, it just separates the colours.
No, to be honest with you, I think a lot of people, when they do paint this centre bit a different colour, they don't touch this bit, they just paint the centre bit. So if you did paint this black, it would look odd. So yeah, I think we've done quite well with that.
Also the little vents for the bonnet, they've been done.
Oh, there's one back here, let's put that there just to show you what it looks like. I think it looks perfect.
Yeah, I think once the bumper's on, it look amazing.
Guys, so all these parts that we painted black, normally they'll be in a darker shade of grey, so that would normally be a darker shade of grey compared to that.
The grey that it'll be in is this type of grey right here.
Compared to what we got in the car, that is a darker tone of grey. We were thinking about painting that black, but I think a massive black strip along the side of the grey car would look silly, so we thought we'd just keep it stock grey. So yeah. So let us know, guys, is that a good combo, is it not? Drop your comments down below. Also, we do have 5 new project cars coming in. I think what we can do is we might park at the GTR for a bit while we're waiting for parts. So yeah, it could take about a month or 2 before the parts do get here. But as soon as they do get here, we can start working the car again. Now I know the GTR project is taking quite a while. It's taking us months and months just to get the car to this stage. I know some of you guys are actually getting bored, but like I said before, guys, this car is almost done. And while we are waiting for parts, we will start revealing our new project cars. Tomorrow we might be revealing the budget car, but it really depends on what the weather's like. The week after that, or maybe the week after next week, we might be revealing our performance car. Now the performance car is something that you guys will really like. I remember reading some of your comments from the RS6 build. A lot of you guys asked for this car and we didn't buy it. We ended up buying the M4 instead. But this time we will be showing you guys the car that you asked for. So yeah, as well as that car, we have got 5 new cars coming in, guys. 5 more budget builds. Sorry, not budget builds. 5 new builds. They're all different categories.
It's more of a mix.
It's like a 4x4. You've got a hatchback. You've got a coupe. You've got a saloon. You've got a tiny little car, 2-door. You've got pretty much a mix of everything. 5 cars, all different types. So yeah, we're not going to just do performance cars. We want to do other cars as well, just to kind of mix it up a little. Because I know doing performance cars is good and it's interesting to watch, but I want to kind of like mix it up. You can't just be doing the same types of cars again and again. So yeah. So like I said before, guys, this GTR might be getting parked up. We might be getting some more cars coming, maybe in the coming weeks. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So yeah, guys, we're gonna end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching. If you guys want to support the channel, visit teesprings.com/performance rebuilds and purchase yourself a t-shirt, a hoodie, just anything to support the channel. Basically, any money that we make from the Teesprings website, it just goes back into the parts, because as you know, these parts do cost a lot of money. And for those of you guys that do purchase the t-shirts, it really does help us out a lot. So to anyone that has purchased any merchandise, we do appreciate you guys. So yeah, we're going to end it there. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.